Hey everybody, my name is Reynolds and I'm in marketing for Leadbox, and today I'm joined by Chris Aviani. He's the Director of Product Management at Leadbox, and today actually we're going to be talking about the new features in the Leadbox app, the 360-degree vehicle view, and a new feature in the Leadbox inventory management called, add remove vehicle tag features. So that's something that we are really excited about and we want to be pushing down. So we made this video to kind of highlight how everything works. So hello, Chris. How are you?
I am doing well today, Reynolds. How are you?
Awesome. To be quite honest, this is one of our first videos, but we wanted to do this because we've been making a lot of really great features here at Leadbox, and we wanted to, of course, show it off to everybody. Let's talk about that. What exactly is the 360-degree vehicle view, and why is this such a big deal?
Well, the 360, it's a interactive feature within the Leadbox app. So within the Leadbox mobile app, and what it allows is it allows dealers to be on the lot, with their phone, open up the Leadbox app, and then take a sequence of photos, and the app guides you through it, which is cool. But take it through to a series of 360 photos as you kind of circle the vehicle, and of course, from a buyer side, that translates to a full 360 sliding system, and then that just creates a more immersive and realistic browsing experience.
Yeah, so that sounds, of course, like a really big leap in how vehicles are presented online. So outside of the technology and aspect of it, why is this better for dealers and for shoppers?
I think for shoppers, it offers a better sense of the vehicle's condition because you can see more, right? You can see the same panel from two different angles. Maybe there's a reflection on one side, but then you see, okay, it's actually not a scratch. It looked like a scratch, stuff like that. And I think that builds trust and transparency. And then I think for dealers, having the 360 on your listings, it really makes them stand out. That'll translate into higher quality leads, and quite frankly, faster buyer decision making because if I'm a buyer, I've already seen every angle. I don't need to go do that process once I'm at the store. I know what to expect.
From a shopper's point of view, what kind of impact do you think that's going to have on their shopping experience?
Well, I think it's going to increase interactivity and engagement. It'll help buyers make more informed decisions and again reduce hesitation in the buying process.
So let's switch gears a little bit. You mentioned that there was another feature that we were going to talk about, and that's the bulk add remove vehicle features in the IMS system. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so one of the things, the background to this is that we found on average dealers and Leadbox users are taking around 7 seconds on average to go through on a vehicle, edit once the page loads, then they go additional details, tags, door crasher, whatever, add their tag, click save. So all that process, it takes on average 7 seconds, sometimes longer, sometimes faster. And then you multiply that by 50 vehicles, let's say, you've got to go through your whole used inventory and apply a specific tag in some instances. And so we're seeing these sessions and very monotonous. So we thought there's got to be a better way, and that was the impetus behind this. So this feature allows you to, on the inventory view, click, click, click on the checkboxes on the side, and then use the bulk actions, add or subsequently remove the tag. You get a little modal, you type it in, quick, save, done.
Yeah, that does sound pretty easy to do, and it does sound like this is a very common item where it's a common annoyance, but it stacks up over time. What would you say would be the main benefits of using something like this outside of just, saving time for
Yeah.
the dealer?
Yeah, I would say fewer errors. And the reason is because when you're going through dozens of vehicles and you're clicking through, the monotony sort of sets in and you click the wrong tag or you skip a vehicle here or there. Whereas this one, you can use the search on the inventory view to filter all the vehicles that you want to apply the tag to. So it's the kind of the combination of it. You use the search filter and then you select all. You can also select individual, but in this case, it's better you select all, add tags, and then it's just done. And that whole process works out great for promotions. Like if there's a promotion on trucks, or if there's like a seasonal thing, a Black Friday, like it's easy to filter and apply everything fast, and not have to sit there and go through one by one. There's also a safeguard on the save process right before, just to make sure sure that, hey, they want to apply all these tags or they want to remove all these tags, just in case there was any sort of something being done by accident. So there's a safeguard.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. In software, I mean, both you and I know we get updates on software and emails and a lot, right? And sometimes it's worth implementing or changing our workflows to use it, and sometimes it's not, and that's okay. But we made these updates, for a reason. Any final thoughts on whether it's worth it for dealers to really implement these new features?
So for dealers, they want to deliver the best digital retail experience for their shoppers. And at the same time, they want to save time. They don't want things to take forever when they're using vendor software. So these two features help in those areas. And we know that those areas are going to have an impact. That was the impetus behind building these features. So we sort of weighed that against other suggestions and ideas that come through, and we selected these ones to build, and because we know they're going to have an impact. And so, are they worth using? I think absolutely.
Well, those are our two big features for this upcoming release. We, of course, plan more and more releases as we go along through the future. Stick around and subscribe to the Leadbox channel. Love for you guys to hear all the other new features that come down the pipe as they come. Thank you, Chris, for joining me, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Ron.